Hi again, this is Rick with AmazingAccuracy.com, and today is February 21st, 2018. It is currently 3:58 p.m. Chicago time. Okay, this is volume 3 of a series of videos on charting analysis. Volumes 1 and 2, if you haven't had an opportunity to watch them, I would highly recommend it. I'll have the links down in the description below, where they cover identifying swings and then therefore being able to identify uptrends and downtrends, which came in volume 2. Now in volume 3, we're going to discuss the subject of support and resistance. Now there are many ways in calculating potential support and resistance levels. The ones that I'm going to touch on in this video is using the Gann retracement and even Fibonacci retracement ratios. So instead of me just yabbering here, what I'm going to do is just simply demonstrate using this Australian dollar chart. Now over here where you see my cursor, we're going to just start here from the very bottom and we're going to work our way all the way to yesterday. I don't have today's prices just yet, so here's yesterday. February, let's see, that's February 20th. So let's go right into it. Right up here in my provisions charting software, I have a G for the Gann levels and an F for the Fibonacci levels. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the Gann levels first, just to give you a quick idea of what's going on. Now, when you're going with an uptrend, where you are expecting that each pullback, that is each move against that trend, so in this case, this being an uptrend, this is a move against the trend. This is called a retracement. Well, since we expect a retracement to fall short of exceeding the previous bottom swing here, we want to get an idea of where prices may find support. And support is what holds up price, whereas resistance is what holds down price. And we want to get an idea of that. We're going to go ahead and apply the ratio. So we're going to start from the range, the previous range that moved up, in order to see what the levels are for support going back down again. So I'm going to start to A to B. You can see the levels are plotted. And you can see that price found support at this level right here, which over here you can see is 75%. These are your Gann ratios right here. You can see that. 25, 3, 7, 5, 5, 6, 2, 5, 7, 5, and 8, 7, 5. And all of those are preceded with a decimal point. These are fractions. So at 75% pullback, we found support. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just to keep this chart nice and clean, I'm going to erase that. Now as prices moved up higher and it exceeded that previous swing top, because it is an uptrend, we're going to do the same routine all over again. I'm going to apply the Gann ratios to the move up and then see where the support levels may be. And here we see as price moved down, it found support. Found support this time at 37.5% of that initial move up. Okay, everything's working pretty good so far. Then we have another higher high here, and prices then retrace again. We're looking for support. We'll start first with the Gann levels, see if that gives us anything. We see, yeah, marginally, yes, here, nothing closed below it, but don't stop there. Why not also try the Fibonacci ratios? They're just a fraction different. And yet that worked for a double bottom right here at 78.6% retracement, Fibonacci style. Okay, so we got a couple of those going. Now we have this move again past the previous swing top. Keeps going up and up and up and up. So we don't get a real retracement until right here. This was a minor pullback here. This is going to be nothing to look at. we're going to go look at this nice pullback here after this really big move here. Let's see if we get anything. We'll start again with the Gann ratios. And sure enough, we have 50% support. Bingo. Okay, prices then rally up again and exceeded the previous swing top again. We have little minor pullbacks here. We could always check those and see if we get anything. Though they are kind of tiny, but yeah, there's a 50%er. No, that's a 62.5%er, sorry. But it nails that 2 times, a double bottom, boom, boom, and then goes up. Okay, so that's good enough there. We could also check that one too, but it seems kind of meaningless since we already know we've got support here. But I'll just do it for giggles. I really don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll just take a look. And you got to go with the highest previous swing top here. So yeah, nothing here, just a little past the 62%. Okay, got that off. Anyway, prices moved all the way up to here, moved down, and then in this case here, oh, by the way, might as well check that since I want to stay consistent here. Now, I could start from here to here and take a look at that. I could also go from here to here and here to here, and I would advise you doing that, okay, because you really can't tell which one it's playing off of as far as the previous range up. So I'm going to start with the closest one, okay, close but no cookie. Then the next one, again, nothing. And finally, this one here, A to the very top. And nothing registers this. At least this method has nothing to do with that tiny minor little swing bottom there. But anyway, that was the bottom that led to this move up here. We might as well check from here to here just for giggles. I'm not leaving anything out. Okay, I think that was the low we were looking at there. And sure enough, resistance was found at the 87.5% retracement level. This is Gann. Again, Gann. Okay, and this time we're going to go from here to here for this retracement here. See if we get anything there. Okay, nothing there. But for completeness, let's also check the very top to here. Nothing there. Okay. And just in case you, and by the way, if you look at this too, this is pulling up past the previous top here, which is an oddity. But to make sure that I'm complete, I'm going to go also with the Fibonacci just to make sure that I've covered my bases. Though I don't expect anything because the two are similar. And I didn't see anything close by. Okay, so nothing compared using those two, and in another video I'm going to show you another method of calculating support resistance, but not in this one. All right, so prices come down, move up here, and apparently we didn't find any ratio resistance here, so we'll just keep on going. Let's go down to here, so we're going to go back to Gann again. And I do this for all moves. And bingo, 37.5%. You can see that, you know, about, what is it, 8 or 9 times out of 10, that seems to be working really, really good. At least in this market. Test every market. Every market acts differently. So now we'll go down here to here. And there it is right there. 62.5%. The move is from here to here. Resistance here. And then it shoots straight down. Here it didn't hit any kind of resistance. Never shot past here. So that could have been like a hint. Hey, we may go even higher. Who knows? But it hits resistance here. Once you see this bar formed and the day ended, you can go, oh, that looks like some pretty good resistance there. You know, maybe I'll sell it right here, and then you can take that little move down. Okay, I'm not going to talk trading here. This is all technical analysis stuff. Well, then prices then rallied again. This time it goes way past these two, goes way past this one, goes past this one, just keeps on. We get a minor pullback here. And by the way, this here is a pause pullback where you don't really get a full-blown lower lows here like you do, you know, here or here. But this is a pause where prices don't go higher and they don't go lower. They just kind of drift this way. You usually get good buys on breakouts. But anyway, that's another thing. So we get this minor pullback. I can tell right off the bat that I'm not going to get anything with ratios here because this is a very large move up. And this very small move down here isn't even going to hit 25%. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to go wait for it to go all the way up to the top here. And then I'm going to use that whole range to see if I can at least calculate that support there. I don't know if it will, but I'm testing every move. That's part of my analysis. Okay, so it doesn't happen with Gann. Does it happen with Fibonacci? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so nothing there. So we keep moving on. So we don't get this support using this method. Maybe a different method. We'll have to see in a future video. But right now, let's continue with this method. So prices then start to rally back up again. You're looking for resistance. Resistance, of course, is the ceiling. Prices go up and hit resistance. Like I should have been mentioning that. Here's resistance, resistance, resistance. Okay, and on the way up, it was support, 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 support. So I'm going to put this Gann Rachel back on here again. Go all the way to the bottom, see if we get any retracement resistance. And we do, actually. It's just a little bit short of this. I wonder how Fibonacci will play out because it's very, very close to Fibonacci. And sure enough, a Fibonacci 618 retracement level found resistance. So make sure you use both Gann and Fibonacci ratios just so that you can zero in on where those support and resistance areas most likely are. Using this one particular method alone is going to take care of 70–80% of your support and resistance calculations in markets like this one. You'll have to test each market. Markets behave differently to each method. I give you that as a tip as well as a warning. Well, hey, thanks again for watching this video. And if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend that you subscribe, because when volumes 4, 5, 6, and so forth, I plan on doing quite a few of these, come out, you're going to want to be notified. And talking about notification, there's a little bell next to the subscribe. Make sure you click it so that you are alerted as soon as I upload the video. Again, I thank you for watching, your support, and I'll see you in volume 4.